Welcome back to another episode of Rich Off Content, everybody. Today we're going to be talking to Shahnaz. Is that how I pronounce your name?
Yes, that's how you pronounce it, yeah.
Shahnaz. Okay, perfect. And she is the owner and founder of Lumi Gloskin. Shahnaz, would you just give us a small introduction about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm a London girl that moved to Cape Town, I think almost 17 years ago, makeup artist for about 15 years, and decided in lockdown I'm going to launch my own skincare brand. Stressful situation, and then found out I had burnout and long COVID and all the things. But through all of that and all the adversities, we've now grown a brand that I'm really proud of. I've just launched in some Foschini stores, which is absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's me, a mom of two, crazy, quirky woman in my late 40s. Also, anyone can launch a business at any age, which is
Yeah,
nice. I try and inspire as many people. I've got my own podcast, Glow from the Inside Out, talking about my self-development journey and hopefully help others through their stress in life. So yeah, that's me.
that's amazing. That's amazing. I absolutely love your skincare brand. The masks are
Like,
unbelievable. Absolutely love them. Where did this whole journey start for you? What made you want to start your own skincare line?
so I think working with so many different models and seeing how, girls, especially when traveling, their skin was super stressed out. And also with me, I struggled with breakouts when I was younger, pigmentation as an adult, and just stressed out eczema skin. And I just realized how, firstly, by being a makeup artist, how skincare could really transform someone's skin, and how layering that skincare could you just see the confidence of the person. The models would know they would come sit in my chair and I would make them all glowy and beautiful. And then you would see how they are in front of the camera. And it's how you look on the outside, really makes such a difference. And I think a lot of the time people think models are just these super confident girls, but actually so many were not. And just being able to kind of nurture and take care of their skin, you could see how amazing it was. And it was like, I would love to launch a skincare brand.
Yeah.
I was doing blogging at the time as well. So I got lots of products. I got to play with lots of products. And I just realized I really want to do this one day when I grow up. I want to do this. But I did it in my 40s. And I think COVID happened and it was just like, oh my God, I need to do something. I don't know what I'm going to do. And someone was like, do it, do it, do it. You really want to do the skincare. So I was like, okay, let's do it. And it was that it
Yeah.
was like, I'm going to just launch. I launched with one product, didn't have a clue what I was doing. I wanted to be able to heal my skin as well. I think that was the biggest thing, that I could have skincare that helped me because I had sensitive skin. And there were lots of products out there and brands that I couldn't use. So yeah, I just wanted to do it for myself, and here we are today.
Yeah, I absolutely love what you said there about the models and how your skin can affect how you are in front of the camera. Because me personally,
Yeah.
I was full-time modeling up
Yes.
until recently when I took a break because I've been struggling with skin issues acne, and the
Yeah.
toll that it had on my confidence has just been insane.
Yeah.
Only now has it started to actually clear up properly, and everyone's asking, okay,
Yeah.
are you going to go back into the modeling and all of that? And it's so hard to explain to somebody that the mental health side of it, from the
Yeah.
trigger of having acne as a model and being
Yes.
in front of the camera is such a mental challenge.
Yeah.
So it's
No,
your
certainly.
mental health that you also have to work on before you can just jump back in front of the camera as a model who's dealt with skin issues. So I absolutely
Yeah.
love what you said there. That makes my heart so happy.
I think we all have mental. I think what I realized also when I launched is that I had, my mental health wasn't great, and I had stopped sleeping when lockdown happened, and then, panic attacks and all these crazy things and eczema on my face. And it's also not only having amazing skincare, but it's also what I've learned on this journey. And what I really realized, obviously, self-care and self-love is huge. And how you feel on the inside really shows up on your skin. So with me, with all the stress and that kind of stuff, I got eczema, you having, the acne. My daughter also, she struggled massively now with acne, and we tried a whole load of stuff. And of course, you sit there and you look at yourself in the mirror and you feel crap, and
Yeah,
you don't like yourself. And then when you're in an industry where it's all at you, and even though they can retouch it, you still want to be your best. You want to look your
yeah.
best. But mental health is huge. So I would say to anyone, you have to do the work on yourself no matter what age you are, because we all have issues from teens all the way up, to our adults. So working on the inside coupled with a great skincare routine, I think it's a really nice message.
Yeah, yeah, I 100% agree. And you were also saying about the stressed out skin part. Is that where the whole CBD infused face masks came into the picture?
CBD is one of those ingredients. There's so much stigma behind it. And I didn't realize at the time. My one friend was like, you've got to do it. It's going to be huge. It's really healing. We had a friend that went through cancer and she, took CBD and she survived it. She survived one of those cancers that was like really hectic. And so we were very interested in that ingredient. So it's part of the skincare. Definitely with the sheet mask, it's been super healing. So things like, with the microneedling and skin peels, like we work it with my daughter. So my daughter's doing laser. She's been doing fractional laser, which is next level for acne. Honestly, like all the Reactans, all those things should be banned.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Accutane is awful. It's awful. I've been on it 3 times. It's absolutely awful.
It's awful. It's the effect that it has on your body, the depression, the headaches, the feeling sick, feeling low. It didn't work for my daughter. We tried the pill very briefly as well, and it was crap. So this laser has been amazing, coupled with like the sheet mask has really helped her. So there's a real healing side of it. But then on the other side, launching overseas, CBD's got a huge stigma. So actually I'm going to relaunch the products overseas without it and have both, because there
Mm.
are, some people that really love it. And there's some people, it's just, there's all these government issues because you're dealing with all the FDA approvals and all these kind of things. And because it's not like a Reactatan where, they'll make money from it, they're not going to push all the other
Yeah,
things. So it's been sad, but it's an unfortunate situation. But it works really well, so I'm going to keep it in South Africa. And we
yeah,
work with lots of salons and spas, so it has been
yeah,
healing, and it's an incredible ingredient. So yeah,
yeah, yeah. I'm actually going to go like after this to Fashini. I'm going to go buy some face masks because I'm going on a trip tomorrow. Grab stuff.
they are for me like the go-to, that instant skin boost.
Yeah,
Whether you're a teen all the way up to like whatever age. Like my son uses them as well, so he
I
loves to put a
love
sheet
that.
mask. There are actually loads of men. It's loads of people that I speak to. Like, oh my god, my boyfriend loves it. My other photographer I work with, my boyfriend fell asleep the other night with it on. They love it. They don't care that it's in pink packaging. So it's really makes me feel happy when I can reach not only women, but we can reach men that also want to feel good
Yeah,
about themselves. Teens.
yeah, yeah. No, I absolutely, absolutely love that. Yeah, I completely agree with the Accutane thing. Like, I was on Accutane 3 times, and it's like even the after it didn't work for me in your like actually my
Yes.
acne got worse each time after. And the third time, my mental health was so bad
Yes.
that I had to come off of it early. And the effect that it had on my skin and my body,
Yes.
like
Yes.
months and months after ending it, was insane. Like I've had to like
Yes.
start from the beginning with my skin and heal it
Laser.
naturally. Like
No,
I
laser.
I haven't been able to like the effect it had. It's insane. And
Yeah,
I've got
no, it's
friends who are
huge.
on it, and I'm like, I just want to help them. When they come off of
Yeah.
it and they realize that it's just the damage that it has on your liver, on your kidneys. It's really,
Yes.
really bad.
Yes. So actually,
It's so
we
bad.
kept Tatiana on it for like, I think we did 3 months of it, very intense, and then we lowered it down, and she was still adamant to keep her on it, and I was like, no. And so I spoke to an amazing. There's a group called the Skincare Junkies, which I kind of trying to get involved with, and it's everybody sharing their info. And the girl that runs it, Karen, she had done fractional laser. So for anyone who's dealing with really bad acne, fractional laser is next level, and it will change your life and it has no side effects to your body. So that is not me
Wow.
plugging or making any money from them. I've shared, and I'll share the before and after with you. It is unbelievable,
I'm gonna
unbelievable,
have to look
unbelievable.
it up. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to have a
And she
look.
looks at herself now in the mirror. So, because acne, I had it as a teen, but nothing like what she had. And then watching her sit there really sad and depressed, I was like, it's already
Yeah.
hard enough being a teenager. Now you have to deal with those kind of things. It is a game changer. Honestly, it's a game changer.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Honestly. Okay. So I'd have put a few questions together that I
Sure.
wanted to ask you. So I'm not gonna ask all of them, but I want to ask like the most important ones.
Sure.
So I want to know what has been the most challenging aspect of creating Lumi Glow?
I think when you launch a business, no matter what it is, I think especially in the skincare arena, for me, it was having huge limiting beliefs. So even though I knew I had great product, I hadn't done the work on myself. And I realized like, I'm never going to be a successful business owner if I don't do the internal work. So that is the one thing. It's taken me a long time. And I think struggling with the burnout and the COVID and all those things, only really taken me until this year to really know what I was doing. Also, I went in without any plan. I was like, I'm going to launch a sheet mask and I'm just going to see what happens. Everything, the website, all the things just not done properly. So I went in like back to front. I think if you're going to launch a skincare brand, You want to go in with a clear plan, know who your target market is, and have done some personal work on yourself, because it's
Yeah.
like going through therapy. Every issue, everything that I had kind of was just like, was just amplified even more. So there was that challenge. Also, you're competing, I'm competing with international
Yeah.
brands and cheaper brands. And, you have brands there, like The Ordinary, for example, it's very hard to compete with someone that's mass produced like that. Also, not being a celebrity or known, I'm like an unknown here. So all those things were super challenging. But now this year, working and finding your tribe, like the right people, has been amazing. So I have an amazing social team, I have an amazing paid media team, and people that really believe in me. I was very, very lonely. So that's what I struggled with, trying to do it all on my own. And burnout is real. Lots of things, but I just think, yeah, it's challenging. You learn a lot as you go through it. I still have a lot to learn, but I feel like we're going to be going into year 4 in February 2025. But the
Wow.
first 2 years, I didn't even know what I was doing. So I just discount those. Like that was kind of just me trialing out. But this year
Yeah.
really is where we put the effort. We've won some awards, which was amazing. So those kind of things, and winning, glamour awards when you're up against, say, a Clinique moisturizer and mine
Yeah.
wins. Those kind of things is really amazing. But there were many times I doubted myself, was huge self-doubt. Or if I get a bad review, then I'm like, oh my God, am I doing the right thing? Oh God, everyone's going to hate it. So it's those kind of things. I think it's really the mental side of stuff more than anything. It's
Yeah.
been a huge challenge. Like, am I good enough? Am I worthy? Do I deserve this success? When actually you need to cut out the bullshit and realize the people that you are helping, the impact that you're making, and just to keep moving forward, and that I do deserve this, and, believing in yourself. I think that was the
Yeah.
biggest challenge, self-belief.
It's actually so funny that you're saying that it's like the mental side that is actually the most challenging, because coming out of the modeling, I've also started my own little side business, which I'm trying to
Yeah.
grow now. And I was thinking yesterday, I was like, am I doing all of this for nothing? Like, am I putting all of this work and every day for nothing? Because I don't know
Yes.
what's going to happen in the future. And I have to have like my boyfriend who started a large business, for instance, like he's telling me,
Yeah.
he's like, no, I started in this place as well. You just have to fix your thinking. So
Yes.
it's so inspiring to hear someone like you who's been so successful in this skincare field say something like that, because it gives me hope as well.
It is a daily challenge. Like even with my podcast, for example, it's very small. I haven't put big effort into that. I'm like, am I doing this? Is this a waste of time? But it's actually therapy for me. I think if you love something so much, and I heard this on another podcast, if you would not literally run through a wall, but if you would get up every day and you would literally run through a wall for this business, and you're that passionate about it, and it makes you get out of bed in the morning, then it's the right thing to do. You have to really feel like this means everything to me, and I'm just going to put everything into it, and I'm going to try and find the right people that can help me get to where I want to get. Then it's the right thing to do. But it's having that
Yeah.
tribe of people. I pump my brain full of subliminals, positive, like nighttime, morning. I EFT tap with my friend, but like all the time, like whatever it is, because I know, and it sounds crazy, but it's worked for me. I tap every day with my friends. So I have an accountability partner. So when we're feeling crap, or our head isn't in the game, or we're just feeling a bit down about something, and we're like, why am I doing this? I promise you it's a game changer. And subliminal affirmations have been huge for me. So, you don't hear the words under the music, and I fall asleep to it. I'll listen to it in the morning, so that you're just constantly pumping yourself with positivity. And in the end, when you start like habit stacking and doing all these rituals, you'll start to see the mental shift. Obviously, you have to do the work for your business, but
Yeah.
it's really the mindset it's such a big thing. I didn't realize how strong our conscious mind is over our subconscious mind. And so it's been a real learning curve for me. But I think once you can really get into those habits, and get into communities of people that are like-minded that can help you, you'll see magic start to happen.
Absolutely. Absolutely love that. That's like so inspirational. Okay, so we won't go as deep now, but I wanted to get your advice on skincare trends that circle like TikTok and social media, and what's your like take on that?
You know what? I'm so bad with TikTok. I've hired actually somebody in the UK to help me. So they'll tell me about all the trends and stuff. I mean, I watch my daughter, for example, and she's like, oh, we've got to do this. I've got to try this. I've got to try this. you know, there's so many brands out there and everybody's got different skin types and that kind of stuff. I know like the glass skin is a big thing, the donut glaze skin. I'm all about that. That's what I love. Like the Hailey
As
Bieber,
well, as well, same.
the
Yeah.
Hailey Bieber. I mean, she's kind of skyrocketed it to another level. It does help that she's a supermodel and that she's married to Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
I think I think products that are you know going to enhance that glow and enhance that hydration. I love that sweaty glowing look. I do not understand the matte
Yes.
skin. I understand if you want to
As
use a matte
well.
foundation. If you want to use a matte
Yeah.
foundation, prep your skin properly so that it is fully hydrated. Then use your matte foundation so your skin doesn't look so flat. But I don't look at all these TikTok crazy viral things. I just think sometimes it's like, oh my God, that person is selling it, so I need to have it. And I watched my daughter over the last 2 years. My dad would give her money. We would go to London and then Sephora, and she would literally be buying everything that's not even for her skin. So there's huge
Yeah.
danger in 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds are wanting to have all this product. And then I realized my daughter was like niacinamiding her skin like 4 times a day and wondering why it's burning. So because all these different ingredients, it's understanding what I should be putting, what I should
Yeah.
be putting at this age, what I should be doing in my 20s, what I should be doing in my 30s. When you're in your 40s and 50s, you can just literally whack anything on your skin. But I
Yeah.
think when you're younger, you know, you have to be super careful. So it's also educating the younger generation that no, don't use
Mm.
this, use this. And that's what we're trying to do more of. And you don't have to follow that trend. But for me, the glassy, sweaty, donut glazed skin, I absolutely am obsessed with. And I'll drench and drown my skin until I'm glowing, you know, and that for me. But I just think all these viral things, it's very deceiving. And people a lot of the time are just buying from someone and they're not even educated in skin. It's just like, oh my God, I need to have this.
Yeah.
Or a celebrity or somebody, you know, a lot of these influencers, I struggle with these influencers. For me, I'd rather follow like what a makeup artist is saying or a skin therapist is saying. That's kind of where I will, that should have been, I put it on Do Not Disturb. I can't believe that happened.
No, don't worry. I can just edit that out. That's not a big deal.
But I did put on Do Not Disturb. So for me, yeah, it's just I'll follow like the big makeup artists that, you know, they love their skincare and that kind of
Yeah.
stuff rather than, oh my God, this is viral. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like what you said there about like all the 10-year-olds running into Sephora and just
Yes.
buying whatever
Yes.
because it's got pretty packaging. I feel like not knowing what you're putting on your skin when you're that age really does
Yes.
also take a toll on your skin when you get to the age
Yeah.
where you're like really like hormonal and stuff because it's just had all
Yes.
of this random product put onto it.
Yes.
And I feel like just for like the sake of the next generation that we should have like age restriction with certain
Yes.
skincare.
Yeah.
And I feel like that could like save people a lot of
Yeah.
like sadness when they reach like the age where
Yeah.
they start purging and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I like what you said.
Yeah, I find a lot of the teens have then damaged their skin barrier, and there's like a comparison now where they're saying the Gen Z over, you know, like of my age, whereas the younger generation are looking older because they are damaging their skin, and also they're dealing with a lot more stress with all the
Mm.
social media and the phones and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I find like the older generation kind of seem to just know how to take care of their skin a little bit better, and yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, but it's because they didn't have access to all of the stuff that we have now.
yes,
But yeah, the healthy skin barrier, as
yeah,
a lot of people think that when they've like dried their skin out to like such a level that it
yes,
means that their skin is going to heal and that their skin is it's getting better. Like dry skin is better. Like actives make your
yeah,
skin better. But me personally, I've gone like full Korean, just focus on hydration with like a retinol
yes,
every
yes,
and it's been a game changer. It's been a game changer.
yeah,
But like
yeah,
hydration is like the most important thing for your skin. Even if you have oily skin, acne, like for me,
yes,
that is the most important thing is your skin
yeah,
barrier.
yeah, 100%, totally agree.
Yeah. So you're talking about influencers now. Obviously, I own a little influencer agency. We've got like over 300 influencers here in Cape Town who we work with and we network with and what. As a business owner, I would love to get your advice on influencer marketing.
Okay. So we've started with, so I have a it's a real sore point for me because I see there's a lot of young girls coming out and everybody's doing the same thing. And it's very hard for, say, someone of my age or older who's then seeing. So we did a lot of young stuff before and we worked with, I mean, I've obviously worked with you with younger models, and the older clients weren't resonating. I definitely think they need to, I think agencies need to look at to have a broad spectrum, because I'm struggling now to find content creators that are my age plus,
Mm.
because people want to be able to resonate. And I also realized, like, with our photo shoots that we've done now, we've used younger all the way up to like 50s, 60s, 70s, because I want everyone to be able to look and see, I see myself there, and if the
Yeah.
skincare is working. So I feel like there's so many people now are a creator or a UGC creator, and a lot of the time there isn't like real thought or passion put into it. So I'm working with someone called Karishma Badze. She's a model, she's an actress, and we're like having a relationship together where she's incorporating. I'm not just getting someone to just do a video and here you go. So,
Yeah.
and there's lots of people that have kind of blown up, and they've got loads of following, but I don't know what they're influencing in this country. I see like overseas, so it's like, okay, you've got 100,000 followers, so the brands are going to send that to them. And I've worked with all
Mm.
different people, and you'll see it doesn't always have an impact on your on your sales, for example. So
Yeah.
I think there's a market for everything. If you've got a brand that's younger, if you've got a brand that's older, but I feel like there's just too many out there, and I feel like people just need to get much more creative, and rather than
Mm.
just going, oh, here you go, here's a pretty moisturizer, book. I just feel like there's a lot of that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you need to. Well, I want to hear, like, for me, it's very much like, let's talk about the pain points. Like, how has this helped you?
Mm.
Like, there's no point taking a free product and then you're using these millions of free products. I think rather, if you're going to be a successful content creator, we want to see a story, we want to let it unfold, and say, right, this product is just literally, but really being truly honest, has literally changed my life, rather than,
Mm.
okay, I'm going to use all these different products, and you're not really influencing. Or they'll use all the cheap stuff, but because, you know what I mean, because it's more affordable. So it's a touchy one. I have pain points with some of the influencers, and there's some of them I
Yeah.
think are absolutely amazing. I think it's much tougher here than it is overseas. It's a tough market to do here, but it would be nice to see like a much more broader variety, because not everyone wants to
Yeah.
see a 20-year-old or 16-year-old with perfect skin. They want to see
Yeah.
someone that's truly struggled with their skin, and this is what they've done. I feel like
Yeah.
that's, great.
Yeah, and they're sort of taking their audience on a journey with us with their
Yes,
skin and this product that they
yes,
think that they're
yes,
going to try,
yeah,
obviously for their skin. Um,
yes,
but yeah, I like what you said there. I agree with that. It brings out more of an emotion, it brings
yeah,
like an emotional connection to
yes,
the influencer and the audience. So I really like what you
yes,
said there.
yeah,
But you as well. I mean, I was looking at your personal social media, and you also sort of like an influencer almost. I mean, I've
yeah.
seen you try like different products and all of that. So I'd love to hear more about that.
So when I first started out makeup, I was like, right, people are always asking me things. So I kind of was a bit more active there. Now it's really difficult. And I know I want to grow that side of stuff. It's very hard having a skincare brand, because other skincare
Mm.
brands are very skeptical to work with me. But I'm always happy to try other things out. I don't only use Lumi Glow. Like, I mix Lumi Glow up with other brands. I don't have everything in my range either. And I don't believe just sticking to one brand. I feel like the skin, needs some of those changes, and there's different times of the year when you need to add this in or add that in. But I really want to grow like the makeup kind of glow skin side of it. But I think because I'm dealing with there's so many people out there, I overthink stuff, and I want it to be perfect and the video to be perfect, and oh my god, the lighting's not right. Oh, I look terrible. And I think I need to show my journey. I need to show my pigmentation more. I need to show people that, it's okay to not be okay and to be perfect. So that's one thing that
Mm.
I struggle with. It's being able to show more of that, but it's also having the time to be able to film all the content and, get it out there. But Shahnaz's Beauties was literally about sharing, products I love, makeup I love, sharing when I'm doing a photo shoot, that kind of thing. So that's really what it was. But I need to put a lot more love into it.
Yeah.
I need to put a lot more energy into it. And it's time
Yeah.
consuming. It's a lot. You're trying to be
Yeah.
a mom, run a business, have a life, and do all these extra things. And then I have to film content for TikTok, and then, approve all these million things. It is a lot, but I would like to in 2025 show just like my glow tips, the products I love, the makeup that I love, how to just get that glowy, beautiful skin, because that's my favorite thing. And yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely love that. Would you say that being an influencer sort of before you had started your business and having the audience that you did have did kind of help with the marketing side of your
No,
business when it
it
launched?
didn't.
Really?
No. No, and I was surprised. That's what I thought. I've got people following me and people are going to buy, but no, it didn't. And it took me a long time for me to kind of really grow it. It's tough. I think people think, oh, I've got all these
Wow.
friends and all these people. People wanted free things, yes. And they love, but no, it was actually quite an eye opener. Not everybody will support you. It's a strange thing. Now,
Mm.
slowly it has, but it's been a journey of I thought immediately people would buy and they didn't.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that was also a tough thing to deal with. But yeah, now that's grown and I've got a great audience. And now obviously growing with Foschini, that's really kind of, I think, cemented that the brand I love it and that they believe in me. So that has been really amazing. So I think
Yeah.
now my journey is just going to get better and better. And I'm just going to keep hopefully bringing out products and tweak products that we can work with as many people as possible. Yeah, it's been a tough journey, but
Yeah.
exciting and tough at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so excited. I just keep seeing like new products pop up on my Instagram from Lumi Glow, and I just remember Lumi Glow from like the face mask when I did the
Yes.
shoot with you, and I'm like, it's so amazing to see how it's like grown.
Yes.
So, what is actually next for Lumi Glow?
Oh, so I'm working on testing out a new product, which I'm not going to say yet, but
Okay.
I want to. So for me, I just want to enhance more of what we've already launching and what we've already got
Mm,
out there. So I'd like to focus on acne more. Obviously, the anti-aging side of things as well,
yeah,
and pigmentation. I just got
yeah,
adding in. I want to add in like some vitamin C. I want to add in some more stuff for the eyes. We're going to tweak some of the things. We're going to tweak our moisturizer and our mist. So yeah, there's like different things. I've got lots of plans that I want. I mean, I want to do everything. And at some point I'd love to maybe do some glow drops or something like that. So I want to add in that kind of a little bit of makeup element into it.
yeah,
Yeah, because I'm so about the glow. I'll never launch a makeup line, but I really want to add in some extra glowy stuff
yeah,
in. We are currently
yeah.
working on a new product. So yes,
Oh,
I
I'm so
can't
excited. I'm so
share
excited. I'm so
there
excited.
yet. So hopefully we'll launch in March time. I'd like to launch like another 4 products next year. So we'll see.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. I really can't wait. Okay. So we're coming to the end now of the podcast. It's almost been 50 minutes. I just have one more question to ask you. What has been the most rewarding part of your journey as a business owner with this amazing skincare?
I think I mean, I would have said the awards before was so exciting, but getting into Foschini, having that meeting with them, reaching out to them immediately saying yes, meeting with them, and them just telling me, I mean, they literally were like, you are amazing. We think you're wonderful. We love your journey. You're an incredible woman. Like that for me, when I had that, like I literally just couldn't believe it. So that for me is just like, I feel like I finally, all the blood, sweat, and tears, the crying, the self-doubt, the stress has been well worth it because I have this new retailer and I work with lots of beautiful female-owned smaller boutiques, and that for me is great and I love it. When people come to me and they want to stock my brand, but having a bigger retailer like that
Yeah,
really truly believes and are so aligned with me, and they're just incredible women that I've worked with so far. That for me is like, oh my God. So I'm very, very, very grateful. I've cried about it and I've laughed about it, and I just half the time I'm shocked. I can't even believe it. But that for me has been such an amazing way to finish off this year, and hopefully next year is going to be even better. So yeah.
that is absolutely amazing. I'm so happy for you and everything that you have achieved.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
I'm so grateful again for you coming onto this podcast and sharing your
Thank
journey
you.
with me.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Like I said, I'm gonna go and buy some face masks just now. Yeah.
Now, when you come back, I'll send you some products when you come back. You can
I
try
would
some of the newer
absolutely
things.
love that. I would
Yeah.
absolutely love that. That would mean so much to me. Thank you so much, Shahnaz.
Thank you, Chelsea. Cheers. Bye.
Bye bye.